Hi, Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is say no to water. Is it funny to say no to water? Looks funny, isn't it? But yes, we have to say no to water sometimes. So, generally speaking, water is a very important component of our life. Our bodies are made up of 65 to 70% of water. Water is there in every part of our body, in every cell, between intercellular spaces, inside the blood vessels, inside the lymph, in and around the brain. Everywhere there is water. And actually, we are a little mass which is suspended inside the water. So, how we can say no to water? We recommend a lot of water intake all the time. Every kind of medical science or any other science or any other art, or they say that drink water a lot. And yes, that's true. We should drink a lot of water, but there are certain times when we have to be saying no to water. So first of all, when? Soon after we take food, we should say no to the water. Even when we are eating, we should say no to the water. What does that mean? Our digestive system, our digestion starts very much from the beginning of the tract, that is mouth, and there are digestive enzymes which are lipases which act, and they start digesting some of the particles, particularly the carbohydrates in our food, from the very beginning. Then the food goes into the stomach. Now, the stomach is having two sides, one which is near to the liver, that is called a lesser curvature, a smaller, lesser, little curve, and the other one is the bigger one called the greater curvature, that is towards the spleen, the downside or the left side. So anything which is solid, when it goes in shape of a bolus through the esophagus, it goes directly into the stomach and is dumped down on the basement of the stomach. That is how we eat, and the food piles up, piles up, piles up. The fluids generally, when we drink fluids, water particularly, it goes, or all the fluids, they go with the lesser curvature, and without entering or living or staying inside the stomach, they just leave and go directly into duodenum. So into the small intestine, the first part, duodenum, the water or other fluids, they go. But when they are taken with food or soon after the food, they come with food and they enter, and they mix up with the food or the solid food we have already eaten. What happens now? When the food goes into the stomach, there are enzymes, there are gastric acids, and they help the digestion of stomach, the digestive pattern within the stomach. So for foods rich in protein particularly, there is a demand that a higher acidic pH should be there, and that acidic pH is produced by the gastric acid or the hydrochloric acid produced by the stomach. When we drink water, this is diluted and it becomes less acidic, or it becomes a little towards basic. or if not basic, but still less acidic. So in this way, in these circumstances, body will be feeling difficulty in digesting the proteinous part of the food, and the proteins will go undigested and they will pass into the next process. This will cause bloating, and this may cause reflux in the esophagus, which we call GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disorder. That happens when we are drinking water with food or soon after the food. If you make a habit that you will not drink, you will never drink water till 1 hour after eating, the chances are you will never have gastroesophageal reflux disorder. Now, another no. Yes, the other no to water is 1 hour prior to eating. So, I will recommend that you should drink water before it is time for your breakfast, it is time for your lunch, it is time for your dinner. At least 1 hour before, you should finish drinking water. You should drink a large amount of water so that all the bad things within the stomach, they go wasted and they go away, and the stomach gets rest or gets time to concentrate its acidic contents, so that whenever you eat food, it has plenty of acidity in it and it can digest it properly. So, point number 2, stop drinking water at least 1 hour before you start eating your meals. That is the second time. And the third no looks very difficult, very hard, but it is a no to the cold water. Let me make it clear to you. A cold water, a cold beverages, they will give you problem. Sooner or later, you will suffer from some of the problems. Why? Because our body, they are at the internal temperature of body is 37 degrees Celsius or 99 degree and 98 degree Fahrenheit. And the water we drink, the cold water, that is around 4 degree, 5 degree, 6 degree Celsius, the difference is too much. Now, when we drink this water, it will go inside. Our stomach has to make it warm, and it has to consume energy. It has to consume effort to give warmth to this water. So, if you are suffering from posterior nasal discharge or drip, you will definitely be relieved if you drink warm water the whole of your life. That is a tip. I have myself been practicing. I was suffering from PND for so many years, and then I started drinking warm water all the time, or whenever warm water is not available, I try to make it sure that I'm drinking the water at a body temperature. And since then, now it is 20 years or more that I'm not having any PND or issues like that, or even the problem of my sinuses have been decreased very much. So the third no is to cold water, particularly the plain cold water, the chilled water, no. And then the fourth no to water is to drink it like a galloping, like so fast. No, it is clearly a bad habit and it is of no use. It is definitely it is important to drink water, but drink it slowly. So I will say do not drink water, but you should be eating water sip by sip, like I'm drinking tea. Oh, assume this is water. chew it around your oral cavity. Keep it for some time. First of all, if it is cold, it will become warm, and definitely it will attain the temperature of your body. And the second important thing is, the more we keep water in our mouth, the more chances are that the saliva or the enzymes within saliva, they will be mixed with water, and then they will go in our gastric tract or GI tract, and they will help um, digestion and absorption of various food particles. So the fourth no is to drink water fast, but to drink it slowly, 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 sip by sip, sip by sip, sip by sip. And you will see, when you are drinking water in this way, you will have a larger benefits of that water, and you can drink more water. At the end, not but least, not last but least, I'll give you a tip how we can use water as a form of energy. Now, when we are doing expiration, when we are uh, blowing out carbon dioxide, there is water coming out of it. So in our respiratory system, there are gases, and there is some water inside, and there is exchange of gases and exchange of energy with the atmosphere. So if we make a breathing practice like making a sound, and these sound waves will provide energy to the water inside the lungs, and this energy will ultimately be transmitted to the whole of our body. And some of the yogic people, they claim that if you make this practice 3 to 4 hours a day, you do not need to eat anything. All the energy is resumed there. So let's practice. Make a deep breath inside, and then while breathing out, produce sound like this. Do it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, as much as possible, particularly in the beginning of the day, and you will feel energy in yourself the whole day. But even during any time of the day, if you feel there is some lack of energy, you can make this practice for yourself. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, like, share, and subscribe the channel. Thank you.